Totsky and Steve Reeve back from the YMM Podcast.
You sound like Ted Knight, man. Like, back at the Hall of Justice.
Meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice. We just want a recap of what's been going on, actually. We've been some pretty good Comic-Con news. I know this morning I've been balls deep in the Avengers 2 release posters where we got our first look at the Vision.
No doubt. Very interesting news with Paul Bettany already being cast as the Vision. We're all just pure speculation here. Just the whole morning has been conversation about, like, oh, is it going to be Jarvis turning into the Vision? Is he going to be playing kind of two different roles, a voice and a face?
That's the fun part of it. It's speculating. I think you said it too, where it's like someone said, well, we don't know for sure until we see it. Until then, we're going to speculate the shit out of it, right?
We're going to talk the shit out of it, that's for sure. Day 2 of Comic-Con yesterday was just jam-packed. I mean, what all did we even get up to? My goodness. Of course, one of the big events of the day was that we went to go see Jay and Silent Bob Get Old. He is 4 years and 22 days now sober today. And it was just an absolutely amazing show. We got to check out, I said the title yesterday, it's Blueprints for Destroying Everything is the name of their new book, Jay and Silent Bob. And we got that signed from both of them last night. We got to hang out with Muse, tell him that we were very, very proud of him. He's a very, very cool guy. And even his wife, we got to meet his wife.
Yeah, absolutely. It was kind of funny because she was standing next to us the whole time, and I've emailed her back and forth a few times trying to get stuff up to Fort Mac. And as soon as I'm like, hi, I'm Totsky, she just bolted to the other side of the room. So
this fucking guy again.
Always a plus. But that podcast is up. Check it out, smodcast.com. It was a great show last night. Very entertaining.
For Let Us Fuck, so I'm a little sad about that.
Oh, good. I'm kind of sad this morning because my whole con was trying to get Stan Lee to sign a comic book, Spider-Man 700, and he's sick. So get well, General Gizmo. Wait.
General Gizmo.
I said that wrong, isn't that? Generalissimo.
Yeah,
General Gizmo.
We're hoping that Stan Lee's doing all right. The reports are that it's laryngitis, and while that may seem minor, I mean, we all know that Stan Lee is getting up there in age, so we just really hope that he gets a nice recovery, and that don't worry about not signing Todsky's fucking comic. You just get better, okay?
Absolutely feel better. So that was kind of my day that is going to be changed
at the end of the night.
Oh, man, the sing-along blog. As anyone's seen on the YMM podcast feeds or my own Todsky Twitter feed, I was in my glee watching Dr. Horrible last night. Everyone kept asking me too. They're like, have you seen this movie before? I'm like, yes, I've seen it hundreds and hundreds of times, but it's a big difference watching it with 500 people singing it along, and then of course shouting random comments like we were at some screen of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
That's exactly what it reminded me of. It's like the Rocky Horror Picture Show with maybe it doesn't have as many years to have been rehearsed with the call and response. Like if you go to a Rocky show, there's audience lines, like it's dialogue that you need to learn, whereas this time around is a lot more freeform, and it's just like, what is the hammer? The hammer is my penis. You know, like it's really, really funny stuff, and we love that. We didn't get to see a special guest for that. We're kind of fingers crossed. However, there is the Once More with Feeling musical that is going to be also a sing-along on the last day to close out the con, and they have announced that there is a special guest for that. So we're speculating, maybe Amber Benson. She's here to promote a new show. Maybe it's Nicholas Brendan. He's here doing signings again. Claire Kramer's here, although she wasn't in that musical episode, so I don't know. Just speculation there.
And Josh Whedon himself.
He could be here. Could be somebody we haven't even seen. David Boreanaz is rocking around the floor, too. We've seen him. He's like Comic-Con royalty. But now it's on to today. We, of course, haven't even hit the road yet, but con is just starting up now. We've got some crazy signings like Mythbusters came down the road, down the coast. Adam and Jamie are here. Candace Bailey's here. There's going to be a spotlight on Neil Adams. We are very interested in checking out this Comic-Con how-to. It's called Anatomy of a Fight Scene. A little bit of prep work for some world's finest action coming your way. iZombie's got its pilot screening here. Evangeline Lilly is here doing signings and pimping out her new book. AMC's Walking Dead has 2 big deal panels today. One in Hall H, which is the tough one to get into. That's definitely going to be all TV show. But also there's the 10 Years of the Dead Walking Dead panel with Robert Kirkman, with Chris Hardwick, and Patton Oswalt, all talking about everything to do with all-encompassing Walking Dead stuff.
And as Kirkman always says when he intros that panel, this is about the comic book, not the TV show. Go wait in the Hall H line.
Get out of here. There's also all kinds of cosplay how-to for those who are interested in just getting into it, those who are beginners. There's the costuming, there's the makeup. Brian Lee O'Malley's going to be here again. Claire Kramer, Nick Brendan. We got Robot Chicken doing a panel. We got an Archer screening and Q&A. We tried to get into that last year, too, at Comic-Con. No way. The line was just full of Pams, and they were scary. So we've also got an Arrow special presentation.
I just picture them now after Archer Vice. They're going to be even more scary.
Absolutely. There's just going to be mounds of Coke everywhere. There's going to be a bunch of skinny Pams.
With incredibly large breasts.
We
should go to that panel.
We should definitely get to that panel. And we should dress you as Pam. Making of X-Men Days of Future Past is going on. The Musk of Tusk. Kevin Smith's going to be doing that ahead of the Hollywood Babylon podcast, which is at midnight tonight. We got tickets to that. We're going to stay up way late. This is a big one, too. The world premiere of Assault on Arkham, which is going to be an absolutely amazing animated feature. And that's pretty much it for the day. And then we've got Saturday and Sunday to get to as well. Oh, my God.
There's still so much more to go. I know, like, what you read out was the part of the official schedule. My plans today
my favorites,
are going. Yeah, there you go. Like, my plan today is already going to be Todd McFarlane's doing a signing. I want to get Haunt #1 signed. Try to get a little Canadian connection in there, as well as meeting Kevin Eastman. I got a Ninja Turtles #3. And I'm
like
going to
the old Eastman and Laird?
Yeah, the old Eastman and Laird. I'm trying to get #1, but I heard it's a bit of a rare comic, so I'm working my way up. I found 6, and I walked around for another booth, and then I found 2. I found 3. I'm going to try to see if I can get 2 and 1.
In that same vein, the creator of Usagi Yojimbo is walking around the con too.
Yes,
so I'd like to meet him. That would be great. I got a little Usagi doll. I should have brought it and got him to sign it.
Yes, all. Tons of action coming up for today. We're going to update you later on tonight. And this is all thanks to Row Mobility. It's been great. Big thank you to them because we are staying connected through the Twitter feeds at twitter.com/YMM Podcast. Also, follow our personal pages too. Ash Cake Squiggle, Hyperphotonic, Todsky, Steve Reeve. Lots of stuff all under the YMM Geek hashtag. So thank you very much to Row Mobility for keeping us connected so we can provide some of our candid thoughts, because it's definitely not news, because you can go to some official news source for that. But if you want some snide-ass comments like Coke lines for a panel at Archer, follow us.
There's nothing worse than trying to connect in the heat of a big event like Comic-Con, one of the biggest conventions in the entire world, one of the most popular at least, and having to wait on the Wi-Fi. You know, you're connected, you're posting, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, dropped signal, great, I might as well just wait here for an hour. Not with Row Mobility, so thanks, sincerely.
All right, so keep it locked. We got more coming from the YMM Podcast, San Diego Comic-Con HQ. See you then.